we are at our second night here in Cancun. Now, as you can see, we are getting ready. We spent the day at Mandala Beach Club, just like laying in the sun, enjoying the pool. It was absolutely awesome. And now we're actually going out for dinner, which will be included in our food tour in Cancun. But after that, which we're super excited for, is we're actually going to a Cirque du Soleil show. And this Cirque du Soleil show only exists here in Cancun. So if you're coming to Cancun, definitely an awesome thing to be able to check out and see. We're really excited. Neither of us have seen it before, so we're gonna finish getting ready and then we're off. Just got out of the Cirque du Soleil show and I thought it was absolutely incredible. It was so magical. I've never been disappointed by a Cirque du Soleil show, and it's not even that I've never been disappointed, it's that it always continuously exceeds my expectations. No Cirque du Soleil show is ever like the other one, and I think that's why I love going to them so much. It was incredible. I was entertained every second. There was things going on. I loved the decor. I loved
the costumes, the makeup, everything.
It was just like if I could use one word, I would say it was just magical. It was incredibly magical. And if you're in Cancun, like, I highly encourage you to attend this show. If you don't leave your resort at all, like, at least
this is the one thing to do it,
to come to this show, because I just thought it was so magical and you can't miss out on this experience.
Yeah, and it was super cool that they did it like in English and in Spanish, so that you can understand kind of what is going on if you don't speak one of the languages. So that was really cool, I thought. And it was really easy to follow.
The other thing is, with your tickets, you can get like champagne, or you can get champagne and dinner, so you can make an entire evening out of it. It's not just necessarily a show.
Yeah, and the dinner looked absolutely beautiful, and it comes with a bottle of champagne, and you get your dinner in a beautiful box. They really do go all out here. It's an absolutely amazing experience. So you kind of pick what you want to do, and obviously the price changes depending on what you get. But everybody I think had a great time in there.
It was incredible.
And it was funny.
It was super funny. Yeah. We are here on our Isla Mujeres tour, guys, and we will actually link the video that we're making for it down below. We're making a totally separate video because there's so many things you can do on the island and around it that we've done with our tour. But we just wanted to give a quick shout out to Samantha at Brau Haus in Edmonton, as well as Khrome Nail Bar, and then our lashes were done by Yeg Lash Luv, and we recommend all three of them. Just get your nails, lashes, brows done, anything that's gonna make your life easier. We had to get up so early today for our tour, and we literally
got up and go
out of bed, left. Well, we cleaned ourselves, but we left after. And it was just literally the easiest thing ever. So they were amazing. I thought their services were incredible.
Yeah, so we're gonna link their websites and stuff and information down below, so you guys can go check them out.
The other thing is our lashes have lasted so long. We've swam with them, we went scuba diving, we've done so much, and I feel like everything has stayed so well. Yeah, and it's been really good for not in terms of our footage, but our photos as well. That it just makes us look a lot better. Put together all the time.
Yeah. Good morning, Soulmates. It's day 4, and guess where we are off to?
Swimming with dolphins!
We're so excited. It's Abby's first time doing this. I've already done this in Jamaica quite a few years ago, but I'm so excited because I remember it being such a magical experience, and because it was so long ago, it's pretty much my first time again. So I'm excited.
We're going to the Ventura Park. So it's basically a whole bunch of little parks inside of one big park, and one of them is the swimming of dolphins. So that's what we're gonna do first.
So we just got access to Ventura Park, and one of the best things about coming here is that all drinks, alcoholic drinks, and food is included. So they have this amazing buffet, literally all you can eat all day.
So much food variety.
There's so much variety, hot dogs, burgers, pastas, breakfast food, cereals, juices, fresh juices, pancakes, eggs, everything you can possibly ask for, and you have access to this all day while you're at the park, and you get 4 parks in one, which is the best thing. So it's amazing. So we're gonna be trying, doing as much as possible to show you guys what you can do in this park. But we're just gonna get some breakfast first, and then we're gonna get going. So it is time to swim with the dolphins. We just came out of the virtual underworld.
Well, it's
And
kind of like an arcade type thing. So that's where the virtual reality is. They have a whole bunch of different games.
they have a laser maze. They have obviously virtual reality, and then we had the laser tanks. They were called.
Yeah, they were called laser tanks.
And it was so cool. We loved it. We just finished the dolphins, and it's so sad we couldn't take our camera in there to protect the dolphins, but it was so incredible. Just from the detail that they go into, you start off on a boat and they put on virtual reality goggles on you, and they explain to you how polluted the oceans are, and it was so sad. I started crying. I feel like we need to be so conscious, and they're trying really hard to make people aware of how bad it is if you don't recycle, if you just don't care about the litter you throw into the ocean.
How simple it is to recycle. I think that's something they really stress, is just like how simple it is and how easy it is to keep the oceans clean.
Yeah, like it just made me tear up in there just to see like how polluted our oceans are in terms of plastic and chemical waste and things like that, and how it's affecting the animals that live in the oceans. Like this type of dolphin, they said, is in danger of extinction, and they're doing what they can to protect them. And they said that they could live up to 60 years, but if they left them out in the ocean, they only live 13 to 17. So that's a huge difference of how badly the oceans are impacted right now. So we all need to do whatever we can, but the dolphin was amazing. It's great to hear how environmentally forward they are, how they're doing what they can to protect the species and take good care of them. The Nami, our dolphin that took care of us, she was so precious.
So sweet. She was so smart,
very smart
so
and gentle, just so gentle. Yeah, there was a child in our group, and she was so gentle. I think they just have an instinct as to know that this is a young child, and she was super gentle with him. So if you're a parent out there and you're not sure if you should bring your children in this park, if they're 3 years old or up, you can bring them. And the dolphin are just so gentle. We highly encourage you guys to do this when you come to Cancun, or I mean, you can do this in a lot of places, but
the opportunity, right?
But if you're an animal lover like us, I think you would have such an amazing experience, and it just really, I think it's been one of the highlights so far, at least for me. This lazy river is literally the best thing ever, because you have to like make no effort. The current just like takes you, and it's so hot outside. Like the only way to survive is by being in the water, seriously. We are out of the lazy river. Time to go and do some water slides. Oh my god! They have a section that's like all obstacle course, zip lines. They have like free fall jumps like right behind us. So you basically need all day to be at this park from the time they open to the time they close. Okay guys, so we're finishing off day 4 with Urban City Tours, and they're basically going to be giving us an inside look into the local life here in Cancun, just to get off the touristy side and to come and check out what's important to them, cool murals, the history, and all of that stuff that you don't see like in the
on the strip.
Yeah, and we really wanted to do that because I think that not enough people do this. People just want to come here, stay at the beach.
Yeah, right. Just like not leave your all-inclusive, but like Cancun has so much to offer, not just at the hotels, but like at the excursions and also within the city and the actual culture and the people itself.
Well, and the culture is so cool. Like there's so much to it. Like they go back so far, and they just have really cool stuff here, like the pyramids and all that stuff. But anyways, our first stop is the murals here behind us. And so artists from all over the world have come here to do these murals, and they basically just each have their own message about important world issues. So that's super cool. We're gonna be taking some photos, and then we're gonna hit the next spot. Alright, our second spot is kind of a hidden spot because no tourists ever come here.
It's totally secret.
Yeah, it's a secret gem for the locals, and it is called Melek, and basically it's just a pier. They come to enjoy the sunset. They have benches, and you'll see a bunch of them. It's busy right now.
Sorry.
There's people running right now, and like enjoying the sunset. And yeah, we highly encourage you come check it out because
it's actually like across from the hotel zone. You can see the hotel zone behind us right now.
So you probably can't see it on camera, but it's right over there, so it's super cool.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
It's our last day here in Cancun, which is super sad, but we have a jam-packed day. It's going to be super, super fun. So we're actually starting on the jungle tour. And our first stop here is at Mayan Ruins.
Yeah, and we're here with Jungle Road Adventures, and if you guys haven't heard of them, we highly encourage you look them up for several reasons. They have like a day packed, like full of activities that you can do for an amazing price, but also it is very private and not crowded. As you can see, this is the size of our group, so they take you in what do you call them, like jeeps or like SUVs. Yeah, and they take you, and they just take 3 or 4, and it's whoever can fit in those, and then that's your group. So you have your own vehicle with your party, and they just pick you up from your hotel, and then
it's so personalized. Yeah, right. It's not just like a really big tour group. Yeah, it's really personalized, and so I feel like we're gonna learn a lot, and it's gonna be
amazing because we have our own tour guide, so we can teach you guys a lot.
Come follow me to a secret place where only the moon can see. Beyond the shores, there is something more, just waiting for you and me. I see.
So our next stop is to come to a cenote, which is a natural sinkhole, and I'm pretty sure they only exist here. Yeah, like you can't see them anywhere else, and they're supposed to be really beautiful. So we've been looking forward to this tour, mostly because of this experience, and you get to swim and zip line and jump in the water. So we're gonna go check it out.
Yearning for something more. I feel the waves around me shaking me to my core. I can give to you everything you need. We can live on the water. There's something right about tonight. Oh my Come follow me to a secret place.
Just finished the next part of the tour, which actually was we rode ATVs all the way to the cenotes, and we were able to use like a zip line, and then you drop halfway and you land in the let go and you land. Yeah, so it's 60. You said 69 feet. Yeah, he said 69 feet at the deepest part. He said that it goes down further, and then it actually leads to like another chamber. Yeah, and it's sweet water, so it's super cool. The water's like super clear, and it was actually really warm. I mean, we got this tropical rainstorm while we were doing it, and we just love that. I think it made it like more cool. It was like magical, yeah. So I think we're gonna head back now, and I think it's time for lunch. Yeah, I think so.